Welcome back to Dad and Daughters Collectibles. Today, let's see, how do I want to start this? Let's start with these Mosaic blasters. So, I think Vegas Sean, if you don't follow him, search for Vegas. I don't know if it's Vegas Sean Rips or just, I'm sure if you search for Vegas Sean, you'll find his rips. But he mentioned getting 25% off at GameStop for basketball. And I said, hey, I was just at GameStop. I didn't see anything advertised. How did you find that out? Turns out it was a promotion in their app. Some of the stores knew about it, some didn't. So I had just bought some NBA cards or some basketball cards, and they didn't tell me about it. But if you're a GameStop rewards member, I recommend downloading the app, especially if you do PSA submissions. You can track it all in there. In addition, you can track your membership points and stuff like that. But in the membership details, if there are any coupons or deals going on, it'll tell you there. And sure enough, he said, "Hey, it's they told me about it. I found it there." And I said, "Great, I'm going to try to use that. I'm trying to get back into money saving mode again, so I'm trying not to buy too much." But I had a $20 GameStop gift card. I got 25% off of these, so I think they were 30 each. 25% off of 60 is $15 off, so they start at 45. $20 gift card takes it down to 25, and I think I must have had some points because I only ended up paying 17 and change for these. So I am only in 17 and change out of pocket for these right now. So if you're not a GameStop member, first off, I guess I recommend it. It's not like my favorite place to go, but they do have cards. They seem to be growing that line of business. Their stuff is cheap, and if you're a rewards member, the stuff is cheaper. So it makes sense to do that. And if you do any PSA submissions, like it's $25 to be a member, and like I'm on my fourth or fifth PSA submission. Each of those, you get to save money on shit. It basically pays for itself, is what I'm kind of getting towards. And then if you ended up buying some more cards there, you'll actually get a better deal there too. So, one other thing I want to mention. So I've had some Panini points for a while, and I finally redeemed them. I got this Lindsay Whalen, who is one of WNBA. She's retired. She's a coach now, but she is, if she's not in the Hall of Fame, she's one of a very good player. And these had these up for rewards points. You can see the rewards sticker there. This is numbered to 25. So auto to 25. I looked her up before. I didn't know anything about her. So again, I'm learning still about WNBA as we are getting into fandom and collecting the cards. So if you're a WNBA pro, I apologize if you're like, you don't know who she is. But I looked her up. Her cards have value. I'm not sure if we're going to hold it, grade it, sell it at this point, but I figured I think they had it up for like 600 points. I figured for that, I would redeem it since they had like 1,600 points. Now, I've heard other people talk about this. This is my first time redeeming something. Let's talk about the negative. So first off, I think if you're going to advertise one auto in a box, it should be there. You shouldn't get Panini points. So the fact is they do this. If you're a collector, you kind of know about it. I don't think anyone really likes it. Fine. Got some points. A lot of the cards they put up suck. Just to be honest, they really suck. They do occasionally put up some good ones like this. So great. I can be patient, spend those points when something I want comes up, or something of value that even if I just want to resell. They had Dalton Kincaid a while ago. They had another tight end for the NFL. So again, lots of duds, some good ones mixed in. The good ones that get mixed in, you do, if you're kind of checking every day, every other day, you have a reasonable chance to get a good card. You don't have to be checking hourly. The bots don't snatch them up right away. But what is the downside? I had to pay like $17 to get this shipped. So like, I'm already, somebody brought this up in some comments. I was commenting on somebody else's video who did a redemption, and like, I already didn't get the auto in the box that I didn't have to pay shipping for. I bought it at the store. Now I get points that I probably didn't want. I have to wait for the right card to come out. I finally cash it in, and I have to pay $17 to get it shipped to me. It feels like I should get this shipped to me for free. I already put in the work. I already missed out. I don't know why they do this. So, anyways, it is a nice card. I'm happy I have it. We'll see what we do with it. All right, let's get into the Mosaic Rift. Now, these are not the Megas. These are blasters, but I have seen people do pretty well out of these. I think if I were to rate them based on what I've seen, the Megas are consistently better, but these are not far behind. And for $17 all in, I have no problem picking these out. They did not have Megas. when I went there, so I felt like this was the best thing to buy. They had some other NBA like Prism, which if you have watched any Prism retail get ripped, it is a literal wasteland. Like, yes, there's, again, Prism is sort of almost like Chrome in some ways, especially for basketball, where you get 5 boxes of nothing, and then maybe you get one decent one. And there are some really, really, really big hits out there, but overall, you are going to get dusted buying a lot of that. So, all right, let's get into this. See if we can get this started with some scissors here. Before I started, my kids, I think I mentioned this in one of my previous videos, my scissors ended up going missing again. I had to go find them. There's a Jeremy Kane silver, 2 cards in this pack, so that's cool. Great quality control to start us out. I'm like, this feels a little thin. I'm not going to mention anything before I get started, but there you go. Jeremy Kane rookie's not bad. We'll definitely sleeve that one up, the Connect City edition. This one is thick, so I think I know where those other cards went. Because I don't, let me see. Yeah, this one's way thicker than the others, and it's not like a mem. I don't think there are mems in here, so all the missing cards in the other pack apparently went in here. So good stuff. Simmons, Collins, Allen. Is this just going to be base? Is so a giant. Oh no, we got a Yusef Nurkic silver, and then a Shea City edition. So then they just jam a pack full of base in there. Cool stuff. All right, this one feels regular, so let's see what the regular experience looks like. You got a green in here, Allen, Sexton, Porter, Isaiah Stewart green, and Anthony Edwards City edition. These seem to have about 1 numbered per box, so I like that. Chance at autos, I like that, and of course, anything Mosaic, you've got a chance at like a case hit. So. Got a silver, Julius Randle, and Jalen Brunson City Edition. 2 to go in the first box. Menards has blasters of this. Ooh, that might be numbered. We'll see. Nah, maybe not. We'll see. Jokic, Eason, Butler, Thunder Road, Donovan Mitchell. It is just the silver, not numbered. Thunder Road, Banchero, and Keyshawn George, green rookie. What was I going to say? The Menards has blasters of these, and they just got marked down to 25, I think, with rebates. So again, I've talked about Menards a lot. If these go under 20, I may get a case because of how good they are. So got Epic Performances, Anthony Edwards, and OG Anunoby green. Those are both... yeah, not numbered. So that was a non-numbered Mosaic box, which is a little disappointing, to be honest. What do I got here? Got it. Okay, let's get into box 2. I don't know if maybe that maybe the way those cards came out and they didn't have the pack stacked right. Now we got a bunch backwards here. Sochan, Curry, got Devin Vassell, silver, and Saloon on the rookie. Maybe that first one, because they got all messed up in the manufacturing process, affected it. Don't know. We'll see. Hopefully we get something here in box 2. All right, these are all going to be backwards. Murphy, Mann, Nurkic, Thunder Road. I think it's just a silver again, non-numbered. You can get numbereds of these, which is why I keep checking the back. Kawamura, green, and a De Silva rookie. All right, 4 to go. Again, I'm looking for a numbered auto case hit. Be nice to get something in here. Again, I'm only in 17, but you still want to get a hit. Siakam, we got a Shea Elevate on the green. Epic Performers, Nemhard for the Pacers on the green. So lots of greens in here. Three to go. Fall. Those are all upside down. AJ Johnson. You can see these, and then yeah, all base. So maybe I picked the 2 duds out of the case. Again, most of the time I've seen these open, You do get, it seems to be about on average one numbered, so maybe it's hiding in here still, you never know. But given everything else I've seen, oh, what do we got here? Darian Finney-Smith auto. Okay, so there we go. We got a hit. Dorian Finney-Smith on sticker auto, not on card. So very cool. Like to see that. Don't know much about him, but we will look him up. It's not a rookie, so definitely some sort of a veteran player. Doesn't say rookie on there anyways. Flip it around. And no numbered card. Banchero, Van Vliet, Capella, Miles Bridges, Silver, and Terrence Shannon. So, for 17 bucks, again, can't be too disappointed, given that's kind of the number I'm at there. This goes over here. You get, we'll showcase the rookie at the end. So we got a bunch of silvers and greens. Silver mosaics, and then, like your standard silvers out of Panini products, right? Almost all of them have like that base prism silver. These are called mosaic silvers, and then you've got mosaic greens here. So would have been nice to get a numbered card. I will double check, and I'll let you know in the comments if I missed one along the way. And then again, we did get an auto. So Dorian Finney-Smith from the Scripps. Not bad. So, again, I don't want to give anecdotal evidence. What I've seen pretty consistently is megas are better than blasters. Blasters are still good. So if you're looking for NBA, that's kind of the order you go in. Optic comes, I would say, behind those. Of course, if you have a preference on the way they look, you could move those around a little bit, but from best value, what's out right now, those seem to be the things. I've also been seeing more 23, 24 come back, both online as well as in stores, which is interesting because that's got Wemby rookies in it. So I've seen Phoenix and some 23, 24 Mosaic back, which if you're looking for, again, an NBA product, those would also be ones to keep an eye out for, would be anything with Wemby rookies. And that is, of course, before we get into Cooper flag chasing in 25, 26 NBA, which my understanding is Topps is taking over that license in October. So we should start to see Topps releasing NBA stuff for the new season in October, November. So if you're interested in the Cooper flag chase, that is what you're going to want to be looking for. So, all right, that is it for today. Give us a like and subscribe. And remember, girls are collectors too.